So in 2019, really without any significant symptoms, um, I was diagnosed with a glioblastoma brain tumour. And unfortunately, I learnt after having all the treatments that were currently possible, it was going to be a terminal condition. We did have quite a few discussions about the future and what the options were for me. I mean, my plan A has always been basically to live longer, prolong my life, our lives, with dignity. I think because I work in the health sector, I do understand that palliative care can be very helpful for patients in lots of situations, and terminal patients is one of them. But what palliative care can't do for me is to give me back my dignity, which is one of the things that may be affected when the tumour gets into its late stage, forcing my husband and family to watch me going like that. And that is just not a memory I want to leave them. As time's gone by and I've had a lot of treatment, I've had all the standard treatments for it, I've had to think about plan B, which is what would I do, what would I like for the last few weeks or months. I came to the conclusion that what I would like is to go to sleep at the right time, but I don't want to commit suicide. And so at that point, at the moment, because it's not allowed in Jersey, I will be going to Dignitas. I shall be going on my own. I don't want anybody else to be involved, any legal issues. The current law has made everything so much more difficult at a very difficult time of life. Feels so inequitable as well, because I can afford to do that, but there may be other people who can't. I'd like to spend as much time as I can with Paul. I mean, we've been together 10 years, but we've only just took our time. It's very unfair is that obviously at the moment I need to be well enough to leave the island. That means that I might be going a little bit sooner than what I would have to.
I must admit, I quite recently have really been struggling with it, and this has been exacerbated by COVID, that it's almost like you need to, Alain needs to sort of fit in with a time frame.
What makes anybody think they have the right to force me to die in a particular way that I don't want? I cannot imagine for 1 second why anybody would think they have that right. I mean, we both want to spend as long as possible in Jersey together, but as it is at the moment, I know that I'm being robbed of some time at a time when every second is precious.